Good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome to another episode of Spoony
And LeBlanc.
Today's episode is another top 6 video, and you may notice Coffin's back. And the reason being is today's video is poison type.
Unfortunately, it's not Spoony. I've had a little bit of a prank on you here. We're switching it up, lads. As we know, this video, it is WrestleMania weekend, and we are massive wrestling fans, aren't we?
Yes, that's true.
So, we have decided, well, I have decided, unbeknownst to Spoony, that we're actually going to give our predictions for WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, okay, so this list here is irrelevant.
It is relevant because we'll come back to that.
Fine,
but, you know, I just had to, launch this on you, out of the blue. Because
so this is what the dream and talking about.
Exactly right. Now, whoever gets the most predictions correct is going to walk away with the trophy that Coffin has parked his toxic backside on, the Cool Guy trophy, and the one who doesn't is going to get the good old Dweeb trophy. So, the way that this is going to work is we have to choose a winner. We can pick the same, that's fine. You will get 1 point for a winner. You will get a second point if it's a multi-man or woman match, and you
so for example,
pick the person that gets
the tag team showcase.
Yeah, so if you pick the person that gets pinned, you get an extra point for that.
Right, yeah.
And you get a third point if you can name the move of which they're going to finish the match.
Right, okay.
So there's 3 points available potentially from each match. Okay. This is what I was writing down earlier, Spoony. I've got the whole WrestleMania card written out ready for this.
Okay, cool.
So, strap yourself in. Let's go. So, first of all, let's just decide who's going to go first and who's going to go second. So,
got the Frank
want to pick a side of the coin?
I'll go heads.
So you're going to go Fake Coco. And it's Fake Coco, so you get to pick first for the first match, and then we'll alternate as we go down.
So what do we have then?
So the first match on the WrestleMania card is going to be for the United States Championship between defending champion Austin Theory and challenger John Cena.
Right, yeah. Interesting one, I think. Obviously, you know, Cena, big name.
Yeah.
And that, but I think they're trying to build Theory to be, you know. So I'm going to go for a Austin Theory win here. Like,
And
trying to think, personally, because like I say, I think they're trying to build up to be the big next thing. I would over Cena would be.
It would. I personally don't see what they see in Austin Theory. I think he is.
Neither do I.
I think he's very bad. I don't rate him at all. But I do agree with you.
And also, another reason being is obviously if Cena wins, he's US champion. That means that Cena's got to stay.
Exactly. The only way that they could do it is if Cena drops it next night on Raw, which I don't see happening.
What's the point, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is no point. So for me, I'm going to go Austin Theory. How do you think Austin Theory's going to win?
See, this is a hard one, to be fair. I don't know what Theory's finish is called. I haven't got a clue.
I can write down his finisher if you want. It's the A-Town Down.
Oh, cool. Yes, it is. Yes, I do remember how you said it, yes.
Yeah, it's a weird F5 go to sleep. It looks bad. It looks really bad.
I don't know if he can win that. I think there's going to be some sort of shenanigans if he's going to win. So, yeah. I'm going to say surprise roll-up.
Oh, the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment.
Something along those lines, maybe, you know, some shenanigans-y sort of...
Yeah, you know what
I can't see him getting a clean winner as such.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. So for this match, I'm also going to go with the most devastating move, as in the surprise roll-up.
Okay, cool.
So moving over to SmackDown, and this is the SmackDown Women's Championship now between Charlotte Flair, who is being booked to high heaven, and probably one of the most popular stars in wrestling, and that is Mammy Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
I've
got to go with Ripley here myself. As you just said, like she's so popular at the moment.
Yeah. I think Ripley is very dominant.
Like, I think a win for Charlotte would do nothing. A win for Ripley would, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to take that next level. and I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, so as I said, Ripley win with. I'm going to say she's going to win it with finishing Riptide.
Yeah. Riptide, absolutely. Now, again, this is another tricky one because she does have that finisher now as well, doesn't she? So, can she make Charlotte Flair tap out?
That's what I didn't think about. I forgot about that. Yeah. Especially with Flair's finisher being gay.
I think you're right. I think she will win by Riptide, but I'm going to go for her submission finisher. Right. Just to be different, I think.
Right, okay. Yeah, no, I can totally get that one. Because I can especially see it. Flair locks in
the figure eight.
She somehow reverses it into... And yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that one, yeah. I think I did forget she had the submission move in her arsenal, so yeah. But I'll go Riptide still, yeah.
So that's a first.
That makes something a bit different, yeah.
We're going to have to differ.
Very similar, yeah. So yeah.
Okay, over then to the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Now, this storyline has been going on for over a year now, with the implosion of the Bloodline imminent. They are going to defend their titles. The Usos are going to defend against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, Sami Zayn is the most over superstar in WWE right
really
now.
Is. Oh yeah.
And he kind of reminds me of a former friend.
Yes.
Good old Garboda,
as we call him. Yep.
And this is our first multi-man match as well. So we do get points for the winners, the finish, and who pins who.
Yeah. See, I'm torn on this one, to be fair. I don't know if they are going to go down the Kevin Owens Sami route. I think they will, but I could easily see the Usos winning as well. I think you've got the whole friendship of Owens Zayn, but is it really a friendship? And that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, but no, I do think they're going to go for the field goal moment. Obviously, if they do win, it'll get the crowd massive pop as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am going to go with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Zayn's going to get the pinfall. But how's he going to get it?
I agree with
I'm thinking something like maybe Owens hits a stunner, tags in Zayn to pin him.
Okay.
Something like that, maybe. Have that bit of a friendship moment of trust.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Something along those lines.
I agree. Who is Zayn going to pin though?
Who?
Jimmy or Jay?
I didn't think about I forget which was which half the time. Being twins. Jimmy.
Okay, right. I agree. Sammy's going to get the pin and the win. It has to happen.
Yeah.
He didn't beat Roman. People wanted him to beat Roman. I don't think he should have because it doesn't seem believable.
Oh no, yeah.
In terms of the size of Sammy and just how dominant Roman's been, it just doesn't seem plausible. So this is the next logical step. Sammy to get the pin. I think it's going to be off a haluva kick to Jay. Because Jay was the one that turned around in the end and he didn't trust Sammy at the start.
See, that's what I was trying to remember.
And then he did.
I got confused. I couldn't remember which. Never can.
So that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
I would say haluva kick on Jay to win.
That's what I was thinking, but I think that's also very bit of a predictable. And I'm hoping that's what. So I'm going more something that's different. Hoping that it is something different.
It is predictable, but you can't go against predictability with how over Sami Zayn is.
Yeah, true.
There will be a riot if he doesn't win. Absolute riot.
Like I say, I do think they're definitely going to win. But like I say, I don't really want that predictability of a live kick win. And, yeah, it's a bit.
It's underwhelming, yes, but it'll give you that feel-good moment of Sammy finally kicking the one of the Usos in the face to get the pinfall. So yeah, that's what I think personally. Okay, on to everyone's favourite wrestler versus everyone's least favourite wrestler now. It is Seth Rollins against Logan Paul. How impressive has Logan Paul been?
Yeah, Logan Paul has been very, very impressive.
He's been fantastic.
Like, what's he done? 3 matches? 4 matches?
This will be his fifth.
Fifth match, yeah.
This will be his fifth including the Rumble.
And, I did think about the Rumble, actually, so yeah. Yeah, as you say, Logan Paul has been extremely impressive.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Logan Paul win.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, yeah. Especially considering it looks like they're trying to turn him heel. So I think Logan Paul win. Then he's going to win, have that actual heel turn as such. But the way he's going to win, I haven't got a clue. I genuinely haven't got a clue. Fishy moves some sort of punches in it.
He does one lucky punch, and he does a frog splash as well, I think. But
lucky punch followed by a frog splash, I think there may be.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for then.
It's very hard to tell with Logan Paul of what he's going to do.
Yeah,
because
it's very hard to predict.
He normally does his frog splash through the announce table.
Yeah, true.
Ringside.
Yeah.
So one lucky punch, I think, it shouldn't be a finisher, especially on a guy as small as Logan Paul. With the Big Show, it worked. It was dumb, but it worked. Because you can imagine someone that size punching your lights out. You are going to be Sparko. But yeah, someone from Logan Paul, I don't know. I actually think that Seth Rollins is going to win.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why I think that. It's up in the air whether Logan Paul is actually going to stay with WWE or not past his first year.
Yeah, true.
Or at least that's the rumour. So I think Seth Rollins, plus Logan Paul was the one to chuck Seth Rollins out of the Royal Rumble, which nobody saw coming. We didn't, we sat there watching it. We didn't see it coming. Me and my wrestling friends didn't see that coming. So for me, Seth Rollins has got to get some retribution, I think. So I think Seth Rollins is going to win, and I think he's going to hit the stomp.
The curse stomp, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's the first one we've actually gone complete opposite ways on there. So
it is,
yeah. Okay, yeah, cool.
Absolutely. Okay, then let's move on then to the 6 women's tag team match, which is between Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita against the trio of Damage Control. Now, of course, Damage Control lost the Women's Tag Team Championships to Becky Lynch and Lita. I believe it was on Raw very recently.
I'm not aware of that myself, but yeah.
I believe it was on Raw, so I don't know if it's swapped back or not. I don't think it has. But basically, what we have here is we have some oldies that are coming in for one last hurrah at Mania, and they are going to, excuse the rap boy a second.
Ozzy,
that's enough, mate. Come here. Yeah, just shut that door.
Yeah,
if he's going to bark like that. Yeah, Damage Control are... they should be higher up on the card than what they are.
Yeah, I agree.
They have been booked badly. Very badly.
That's the thing why I'm a bit like... This is one match where I don't particularly know which way it's going to go. Like I say, I feel like Damage Control should win this, but I don't think they're going to because of how badly they've been booked. No. Especially with the legends as such being on the team with Trish and Lita. As you said it yourself, one last hurrah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the team of Becky, Lita and Trish.
Who's getting the pinfall?
That's anybody's call, mate.
Difficult, innit?
Yeah.
It's worth extra points, though. So there's four on offer.
Let's go, Lita with the
Moonsault?
Yeah, it's gonna be moonsault.
On
It's got to be a leader, not a trial. It's got to be Bailey. If you're gonna do it, it's got to be Bailey, I think.
Interesting. I also agree with you. I do think that it is going to be the team of Becky, Lita, and Trish. I think Trish is going to get the pin.
Yeah, see, I was going to say Trish, why else would you bring her in?
Exactly right.
Yeah,
exactly
That's
right.
what I was thinking, but I decided to go
Yeah.
with Lita with me assault because of her.
It could very much be like a shotgun finish, like where they'll all hit their finishes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's why I went for it, because obviously having them in assault. It's one of them where last move to be hit. Yeah. If you're going to go for the
because you'll have the manhandle slam, you'll have the stratisfaction, you'll have the moonsault. But I think people are going to want to see like the stratisfaction or the chick kick one last time. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to say that it is going to be stratisfaction, and I also think it's going to be on one of the other two in damage control. So I'm going to go with Dakota Kai.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense for the leader to take the pin, in theory, but it's WWE. They've booked damage control into a bad corner. They should have had all the women's belts, and they didn't.
Come to think of it, actually, what I'm thinking now, potentially, like say, if they do get the pinfall over Kai, then it could be a case of those trying to lose and it's end of damage control.
Yeah.
They have a big
big
scuffle.
big breakup.
Big breakup, and
Too soon, absolutely, but
maybe because like you say, they've been booked badly, so it feels like they're not working.
Yeah.
So end it. That goes separate ways.
Bailey should have beat Bianca Belair. 100%. When Dakota Kai and Io Sky won the tag titles, Bailey should have beaten Bianca Belair and took home the women's title as well. Give them all three. We've not seen that before in WWE. And then they've just, again, messed everything up. WWE, sort your act out. Right then, so let's move on then to the match then. This is going to be stepdad versus stepson. We have Dominic Guerrero against Rey Mysterio. It's not really Dominic Guerrero, it's Dominic Mysterio, but yeah, it's.
But we have to do the
This is another interesting one because
Rey
Mysterio's just entered the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
He's in the Hall of Fame. Normally, what happens is when they enter, they retire. So, is it Rey Mysterio's last hurrah? I don't think it is. I think. It would have been. There would have been something announced about it. It would have been like, if you lose, you retire. Yeah.
See, I'm thinking it's gonna. See, I'm the opposite. Like, I think this is gonna be Rey's gonna win and then announce his retirement in the ring at the end.
Okay.
Maybe. So that's what I'm going for. So I'm going Rey win 619. Another option, mate. If Rey's gonna win, then. Like I say, I'm going to throw in that he's going to announce his retirement at the end.
Okay.
As an added bonus. Not for any points, but if it happens, then it's extra thing.
Fair enough. Okay, so this is a real difficult one for me. I genuinely think Dominic needs to go over.
I was thinking that. But at the same time, like you say, Rey's got to have, like,
The thing is...
It's that feel-good moment factor again.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very hard one to decide.
It is. But then I'm looking through the list at the moment and I'm thinking, I have only got one heel actually down as winning. Well, technically there's two because Rhea Ripley, but she's more over than Charlotte Flair. How can she be heel?
I kind of want to change my mind, actually. I kind of want to change my mind because we have the feel-good moment of Owens and Zayn. Are we going to go for two good moments in one night?
You can change it.
Oh, I don't know. No, I'll keep it the same.
Keep it the same.
I'll keep it the same.
Yeah.
Like just for that.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna go Dominic, and I think he's going to win with a frog splash.
Yeah, I can agree with Dominic win, mate. Like I said, I'm keeping this different purely for the competition factor of where like if Dominic wins, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
No.
But,
Dominic needs that momentum to sort of go into it and kind of have that payoff, because he's going to be around for years.
Especially
to come.
the thing is, like I say, like the thing is as well. While I'm looking at it now, it's like if Dominic loses,
I think Ray would be the kind of guy that would want to. I think Ray would be the kind of guy that would want to put his son over as well. Maybe not in his retirement.
Either that, or maybe if Ray wins, Dominic has like that maybe potential. I don't know. It's a very hard one.
Here's what I would do. I would carry the feud on for a year. Well, not necessarily carry it on for a year, but basically have Ray come in and out for a year. Because again, if he was retiring,
part time,
and then you could build up and sort of say, right, Ray's last big match, WrestleMania of next year, wherever that may be. It would be fun if it was in Mexico or like San Antonio, Texas, or somewhere that's like known for its lucha libre style. And then you could have Dominic be like, I've beat you at WrestleMania once. I'm going to send you packing with one last victory for me. And then you could have Rey Mysterio go over at WrestleMania in his retirement match, shake hands with his son in a year's time.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking that could happen this time around, where he wins, shakes hands with his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's a case of you have Judgment Day.
Yeah. They're not splitting up anytime soon.
Yeah, and I can't see Judgment Day splitting up, so that's why I'm so torn on this match. It's very hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And would it be Judgment Day's way of kicking Dominic Guerrero out of?
That's what I'm thinking.
Out of the stable.
That's what I'm
very
thinking.
Well,
maybe, but like you say, I can't see them ending anytime soon, especially with Rhea being so over.
Yeah. Right, then let's move on to our men's tag team showcase now. So this is the team of Brawny Brawn, Richard O'Shea against Alpha Academy, Shoosh, the Viking Raiders, and of course the Street Profits. Who cares? Who cares about this match?
I can see what they're trying to do, mate, because tag team wrestling doesn't get a lot of love in WWE, really doesn't.
Yeah, but why are you doing it here?
Because it's WrestleMania.
Exactly, just trying to get as many people on the card as possible.
Yeah, exactly, that's what they're trying to do. But
and whilst I respect that, this match is a pre-show match.
It is. Agreed.
It does not belong on the main card.
I can agree with that actually completely. For winners wise, fair.
It won't be Alpha Academy.
Yeah, it won't be.
They're splitting up.
And plus they'll never win anyway.
Yeah, they should.
They're pretty much our job a team.
Yeah. They're teasing Street Profits splitting up.
They are, and that's the thing. Because if there wasn't, I'd go Street Profits win. But I think I'm gonna have to go Strowman win here.
Strowman to get the pin.
Yeah. On. Oof, God. I'm going to go Montez Ford.
On Ford?
Yeah. Like I say...
Interesting.
I'm thinking maybe that, because like I said, the teasing and Street Profits split up. I'm going Ford to take the pinfall. Then Dawkins... I couldn't see, Ford being a heel. Dawkins is a bigger guy. I could see him potentially having a bit of a... which is why I'm going for that. Obviously, the running slam finish.
Power slam.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to agree with you, except for the person that was getting the
You're
pin.
thinking you're going to lap it around?
No, I think it's going to be Chad Gable that takes the pin.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think that Otis is going to leave halfway through this match at some point because of the maximum male models. Leaving Chad Gable on his own.
Yeah, you do have that at the moment, yes.
So I'm going to go exactly the same as you.
But you're going the
but
Alpha Academy spot.
I'm going to say
instead of the Super okay.
I'm going to say that old Richard O'Shea gets the pinfall following a aerial acrobatic move, whatever his finisher is now. He used to do the 630. It'd be cool if he busted out.
I really haven't got a clue, mate. So.
But I reckon Alpha turn around, running power slam by Strowman, followed by some aerial acrobatic stuff from Ricochet. Job done. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually going to go with Ricochet, and he's going to pin. I'm going to say the 630. But his aerial finisher, whatever that may be, I can't name it. But I'm going to say that he's going to pin Gable.
Okay.
Right, then let's go over to the women's tag team showcase now. So this is the team of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan taking on Sonya Deville and Chelsea I Am Not a Karen Green, as well as Natalia, Shotzi, and then the team of Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Ooh. Yeah. It's got to be either Raquel and Liz or Rowdy and Baszler here for me. I'm going to go Rowdy and Baszler, mate, because it's Ronda Rousey, you know, like Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Which is I don't want them to win it. Like, yeah, it's Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
In fact, has Rousey won a WrestleMania match yet?
Yes. She won the mixed tag with Kurt Angle against.
Of course, H
and Stephanie.
Yeah, of course, yeah. She has won that one, yeah. I think it's had one.
How is she winning? Who's she pinning?
Obviously, her submission finisher. I can't remember what it's called now.
She does that armbar, don't she?
Armbar, yeah, of course, armbar, yeah. Who's she pinning? Who's she hitting it on though? That is a hard one.
You've literally got in this match. I think you've got so much fodder to take that armbar.
Exactly.
Apologies for the cuckoo clock.
Yeah, we've got a lot of noise at the moment. We've got the dog barking, the cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
This is why we usually record it. My mate, we get less noise.
That is true. That is true. But yeah. Would you like to take your pick of the other six?
Alright, let's have a quick look into it. I'm going to go green.
Oh.
She's the up and newcomer, shall we say, in this match, I think. And
yes.
I think that lack of experience, well, obviously it's not really a lack of experience, but compared to the others as such, maybe that'll come into effect.
I 100% agree with you, but the only difference is the person taking it. I think it's going to be Liv Morgan.
See, I was thinking Liv Morgan originally. Then I was like, no, I'm going to agree.
I heard a rumour, and I don't think they're going to do this because it would be stupid, but I heard a rumour that Liv Morgan pitched that Rousey legitimately breaks her arm. That would be incredibly stupid.
It would be incredibly stupid. Yes.
But having heard that rumour, it kind of gives me the feeling that Rousey is going to pick up the victory.
Maybe
not legitimately break her arm, but storyline.
Have that story-wise,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then Liv have a big return. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that maybe, yeah.
Okay, then let's move on to what we call the excuse the swearing, but I don't care. The piss break match. This is Brock Lesnar versus Omos. You know what? I
really don't care, mate. I really don't care.
This match is going to be atrocious. It is going to be so bad. It's going to be worse than Brock Goldberg. To me, Omos
isn't great at wrestling at all.
No.
got my hair.
He's slightly better than the Great Khali because he can actually walk in a straight line without looking like he's in pain. But other than that, he's dreadful.
Yeah. I think predictable win, mate. You know, Brock. I can't see him putting on this over.
No.
Unless he's trying to make the next big thing, but that isn't going to work. So Brock, F5. Yeah, you know.
I am
the most predictable finisher ever. But yeah.
I am in 100% agreement. I think that Brock is going to go over with the F5. The only thing that would perhaps change my mind is if Hurt Business reformed and Lashley got involved. But
I want that to happen.
I
want that to happen, but yeah.
You need to do that right at the start of the bell and just have the 4 Hurt Business members absolutely just rush Lesnar and hammer him, and then there you go, you get the feel-good moment of the Hurt Business.
And obviously then you could book Lashley versus Lesnar again and so on,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can see that potentially happening, but yeah, I'm going to go, like I say, Brock wins still, yeah.
Okay then, so let's move on to our Hell in a Cell match. Finally, Hell in a Cell is back.
At Mania as well.
Oh, thank you, Triple H.
Yes.
Hopefully we see no more of that god-awful Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Edge, the Brood Edge, versus the Demon Finn Balor. This one I can't call.
Yeah, this one's impossible to call.
Here's where I stand. Edge lost the I Quit match.
He did.
Because they threatened to stove his wife's head in with a chair. Then they won the return match. Edge and Beth beat Balor and Phoenix. Edge and Beth beat Balor and Ripley.
Yeah.
Now they've got this match. This is technically what you'd call the rubber match.
Yeah.
But which way is it going to go?
Thing is, like, you have the whole of Judgment Day. Well, I say the whole, other than
Priest.
Yeah, his name went out of my head.
Priest is not on the card.
Yeah, so Priest is not on the card. There's that. But the rest of them were all in the match. I'm thinking maybe the reason Priest isn't on the card is because he's going to somehow help Balor win.
I'm with you. I love Edge.
Yeah, love Edge.
Absolutely love Edge.
No, one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, mate.
I want Edge to win.
Yeah, I want Edge to win, but
my head says Balor.
Yeah, so does mine. And like I say, I think some sort of interference from Priest might be the way he wins.
So I reckon he's probably going to finish it with the coup de grace.
Yeah, I agree. Coup de grace, but I think like Priest is going to get involved somehow first. Then the coup de grace is going to happen. I don't know what Priest's finish is called, but maybe Priest hits his...
Is it The Reckoning or something?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. So I think maybe Priest gets involved somehow. Obviously, it's a Hell in a Cell. So whether it spills outside somehow or somehow Priest gets in there, I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking Priest maybe someone gets involved, hits the Reckoning, then Balor hits coup de grace. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The other option is that Balor could win with a concerto. Which, wouldn't go amiss in Hell in a Cell. And we know how devastating the concerto can be. But I think they'd probably work that into an earlier spot. I mean, you could always have Balor do a coup de grace onto the chair on Edge's chest and it'd still look as impressive.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm thinking Edge might even screw himself over.
He could do.
You know what Edge is like with his opportunities. He's going to go for one of his famous opportunities and he's going to backfire.
Potentially.
Something maybe, but...
Potentially. I just think at the moment the Judgment Day just needs something to make them credible.
Yeah, like I say, the way I'm seeing this is, if I'm correct with the earlier prediction that I had with Ray winning, and it leads to a Judgment Day split, which I don't think it's going to.
Yeah.
But if it does, then I will go for the complete opposite, and Edge is going to win this match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is Edge going to win? Then it's going to lead to the Dominic loses and bad losers.
Potentially.
Yeah, but I'll stick with what I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, it's a very hard one to predict. Like, and obviously Edge winning at WrestleMania will be one of them feel good moments again.
Yeah.
Like, you know, big crowd pop again. Yeah. Especially with it being the match before the last. Like, you know, you get the crowd fired up for Edge winning. Yeah, big crowd pop. Oh, let's go, you know, for the championship match. Like, and you keep that buzz going for the final match.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Be the perfect kind of anti sort of like come down from it. Absolutely. Right, let's move on to the Intercontinental title match now.
Sorry, no, it's you're having it before that.
It's in a weird order. It might not necessarily run through in this order. Yes, but the Intercontinental title match now. This is a triple threat between my uncle Sheamus, my uncle Drew, and my uncle Gunther.
I don't know your uncle. What you're about?
My family tree is 50 shades of messed up. Like, you know, so for this is a very hard one for me to pick. I'm not gonna lie. I've got
yeah. No, it's a hard one for me to pick. I am gonna go for a champion though.
Okay.
But this is what I want to happen, and I'm going for what I want to happen.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. McIntyre wins.
Yep.
But Shane's just gonna hit the bro kick on. Oh, actually, I don't know. I want to say Sheamus hits the bro kick on Gunter, and then McIntyre steals the pin. That's what I wanted to say, but I'm thinking maybe Gunter hits, and then one of them steals the win.
So,
and then you can have a Gunter versus. But the reason I want to go for a new champion here is because I want Gunter to lose for the new champion thing, but I want Gunter to lose because I want him to have that world title push.
100% agree. Here's where I stand.
And obviously, if it's a case of, in fact, no, I am going to change my fingers. I'm going to go, Gunter's going to hit his finisher on Sheamus, then McIntyre's going to steal the win somehow. Because then technically Gunter would have never lost. And it's a better way to book him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
I really want Gunter to win. And I'll tell you why. Because if he loses and he gets catapulted into the world title picture, he's going to beat
Cody.
No.
Yeah. And
he should be the one, that's if Cody wins, he should be the one to dethrone Cody. And that should be months down the line. And here's how you do it. Gunter needs to win to get Honky Tonk Man's record. He has been the best Intercontinental Champion we have had in years.
Long time, yeah.
Absolute years. And WWE, they're on a bit of a thing of trying to do their records at the moment, trying to beat their records. Honky Tonk Man's, no one's even come close to touching it. Gunter needs to. He has been so good, so dominant. He has been the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble, put in the performance of a lifetime. That guy, Uncle Gunter, is amazing. But why is he in a triple threat?
That's what I'm saying. Which is why I went for the finish what I did.
Yes.
Because it's a triple threat match. It's the perfect way for him to lose the title without him losing the title.
Yeah. And that is why I think that Uncle Sheamus is
You're
going
going Sheamus
to
to
win.
win. Okay, yeah.
Why am I going Sheamus? Because
No, I can understand you going Sheamus. I think I know why. But I went Drew because I feel like Drew needs.
Yeah.
I want Drew to have the title because yeah.
I went with Sheamus because he seems the more logical one to beat Drew, to turn on Drew in this match and to break up those brawling brutes or whatever you're calling them. So I think that he would be the one, and I think that he is most likely going to bro kick Drew out of nowhere, most likely, and pick up the victory that way. So either that or he'll steal it. Gunter will hit his little powerbomb symphony thing, and Sheamus will come in and steal it. But I think that Sheamus would be the one to beat Drew.
Sheamus beat Drew, yeah.
I think.
Obviously, you had the amazing matchup, which was Sheamus versus Gunter. And maybe they're going for the Sheamus win because of...
I do want Gunter to win. I will be cheering for Uncle Gunter all night because I think he should get Honky Tonk Man's record. When he's got that record, he can lose the IC title to whoever. It can be to Sheamus. It can be to Drew.
Because that's the thing, like, you know...
Pete Dunne. He can lose it to Pete Dunne.
That's not a bad shout. Pete, you've had 4 matches?
Yeah, and
between them two,
absolute
and they've all been
bangers
because there was there's a recent match that happened.
Yeah,
which is why I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. Obviously, I think Gunter's won all of them. Yeah, maybe Pete Dunne falling and gets that win over.
I would have.
Sorry, we mean Butch, not Pete Dunne.
No, he will go back to Pete Dunne at that point.
I really hope he does. I really hope he does.
But I think Pete Dunne. This is how I would book it.
I can see that happening.
Knock Gunter off his perch in about 6 months' time. Gunter, prime position. If Cody's won the title, go after Cody, get his revenge from the Royal Rumble, and finally become the world champion. You could also send Imperium after the tag team titles as well at the same point.
Have that faction of...
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, yes, we've had it with the Bloodline, but this is why you need to leave it a while. Yeah, because it's too soon.
Quick style, quickly. But
whereas if Gunter loses tonight, which I think is going to happen, he's going to go straight into the main event picture against Cody. Spoilers for the later pick, and he's going to lose. Yeah, I say Cody is boss. We don't later, but yeah, absolutely. Gunter needs that world title. Justice for Uncle Gunter. You know. Right then, so we've only got 2 matches to go, Spoony. So the first one is the Raw Women's Championship between Bianca Belair and Asuka.
Yeah. I really want Asuka to win this because, as you know, I hate Belair.
I can't stand her. But she's a fantastic wrestler. Don't get me wrong, and I have a newfound respect for her because she has to hold her braid when she's doing moves and flipping because otherwise it gets tangled. So it adds that whole different level of difficulty to her wrestling, and I respect her for that. But I just don't like her.
Neither do I. But I am going to go a Belair win because it's the way they're booking. This is just the way they're booking her, mate.
Yeah. Are you saying with the KOD?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think that Asuka is going to win.
Okay.
Because Belair has held that title for way too long now.
Yeah, see, this is what I agree. She's held it for too long. But like it's the way they're booking her. They're basically booking her to be like a Brock Lesnar-esque, Goldberg, undefeatable champion sort of thing.
I think Asuka's going to hit the mist because they've been teasing that a little bit. So I think Asuka's going to hit the mist and she's going to win via shenanigans, I think. So following a mist via... It could be a roll-up. I think a roll-up would be pretty cheap, but... I'm going to say like a buzzsaw kick or something, or whatever Asuka's finisher is.
Obviously, you have the Asuka recently go back to her old character sort of a thing she did. I don't know if she had a different finisher back then or not. I don't know what I don't really know a massive amount about Asuka's.
She could go for the tap out victory, but
but is she really going to tap it over Bianca Belair?
Nah, definitely
Exactly.
not. Could be a pass out. Could be a pass out.
Maybe, but I can't really see that.
No.
So I don't know if Asuka did have a previous finisher before. If he did, then like I say, maybe she hits that and wins.
Yeah.
But like I say, I can't see Belair losing, mate.
No.
It's just like the booking her.
To be honest, I can't, but I just think it's good to be different. You know,
As you know, I want Asuka to win.
Asuka needs to. She's just had a character change.
Yeah.
You know, spray that blue stuff all over Belair's face. You know, and just have Asuka turn heel. She's been hinting at it. Hit the mist. Job done.
Yeah, hit the mist, yeah.
Belair still looks strong because she's been cheated out of it. Asuka gets a world title run, you know, which she's very deserving of.
100%. You know, Asuka's, well, for me, she's probably one of the most underrated women there is.
100%. 100%.
Right, anyway, moving on then.
Let's move on to the Universal WWE Championship match. In our main event, exactly right. We're both going to go the same here.
Yeah, we're both all declare we're going Cody here.
Yeah, Cody.
That finisher.
Crossroads,
but is he going to hit it like 2 or 3 times maybe?
Yeah, of course he is.
Crossroads several times. Pinfall, yeah. And I'm thinking maybe after that, Sikoa. Are they going to do an attack at WrestleMania?
Nah, not in the main event.
No, definitely. Well,
they'll give Cody
what I'm going for is Cody will win. As I said, 7 Crossroads to win. And I'm thinking like maybe the Raw SmackDown after, whichever Cody's on. I'm thinking Sikoa attacks him and set up a Sikoa versus Cody match. Maybe not for the title, because are you going to put Cody in the title match? I don't really know. But I'm thinking maybe that. I think,
yeah.
You know, and then
I reckon they'll go straight into Cody Gunter.
Straight into Cody
I think they'll go straight into that because they hit gold at Royal Rumble. And they're just going to want to go straight into that, which I don't think is fair on Gunter to feed him straight to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
It's really not fair. Gunter needs to be the next star after Cody. Give Cody a lengthy run with the belt, by all means. But
yeah, the thing is, like I say, the reason I'm thinking maybe they go to Sikoa is because, you know, they're trying to get him over as well.
Yeah.
So it could potentially, you know, work, making it strong against Cody. If they do
but Cody already beat Sikoa on Raw, which I don't agree with. I think it should have been a DQ finish. But no, Solo Sikoa, undefeated streak, now gone. What is the point? WWE, sort your lives out. Seriously. But that's why I'm not a booker.
Anyway. So that's our predictions then.
Absolutely.
But it's a bit different this time.
It is, and I kind of like threw it on you. So there was a lot of thought going on, of course. So
a bit of a long video.
In future, we will go away and we'll come back with our predictions already planned out. So like, I did want to kind of throw it on you as a bit of like a surprise. But yeah, absolutely. Join us next time though. We will be hitting our favourite poison types. Yes.
Yeah.
Find out if LeBlanc is the dweeb and Spoony is the cool guy after WrestleMania, and who will take home the prestigious trophies that we have behind Coughing and then our little dweeb trophy.
As we know, currently I hold the dweeb trophy.
You do, yes.
That's sort of a reason, though. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay then, folks. Don't have yourselves a good day. Have yourselves an awesome day, and have yourselves an awesome WrestleMania. And we will see you
next time.